Here's a question for you. When you speak English, what happens in your head? Do you think in your language first, then translate to English, and then the words come out slowly or maybe in the wrong order? You're not alone. Every English learner does this. But today, we're going to teach you how to stop translating and start thinking in English. Welcome to Epic English. I'm your host, Sarah.
And I'm Mark. Hello, everyone.
Before we start, if you've ever felt frustrated because you know the words, but they come out wrong, this episode is for you. And if you find it helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to Epic English. It helps us reach more English learners just like you. And share this with a friend who also wants to think in English. Thank you.
Yes, we appreciate every single one of you. Now, Sarah, why does translating in your head cause problems?
Because languages don't translate word by word. Every language has its own patterns, its own way of putting words together. If you translate word by word from your language to English, the result often sounds strange or wrong.
Can you give an example?
Sure. In many languages, you might say, I have hunger, to mean I'm hungry. But in English, we don't say that. We say, I'm hungry. If you translate word by word, you'll make a mistake. But if you learn the whole phrase, I'm hungry, you'll say it correctly every time.
So that's the secret. Don't learn single words. Learn chunks of language.
Exactly. A chunk is a group of words that go together naturally. Native speakers don't think about each word. They think in chunks. And today, we're going to teach you how to do the same.
Let's start with some common chunks for everyday situations.
The first chunk is, how are you? This is a question. You don't think how plus are plus you think the whole chunk. How are you? And the answer is also a chunk. I'm fine, thanks. Or not bad, thanks.
Another chunk, what's your name? And the answer, my name is Mark. Again, don't think word by word, learn the whole question and the whole answer.
Now, let's practice thinking in chunks. Mark, I'm going to ask you a question. Listen to the whole chunk.
Ready.
What do you do?
Great chunk. That means, what's your job? I answer with another chunk, I work in an office.
Perfect. You didn't translate. You just knew the chunk.
Now let's learn some common chunks for daily life.
In the morning, you might say, time to wake up, or I need a coffee.
When you leave the house, I'm off now, or see you later.
When you're hungry, what's for dinner? Or I could eat a horse.
When you're tired, I'm exhausted, or time for bed.
All of these are chunks. You don't need to translate, just learn the whole phrase.
Now let's talk about something very important in English, phrasal verbs.
Phrasal verbs are a perfect example of chunks. A phrasal verb is a verb plus a small word, and together they mean something different.
For example, wake up. You know wake means to stop sleeping, and up means a direction, but together, wake up means to get out of bed.
You don't translate wake and up separately. You learn the chunk wake up.
Another common phrasal verb, get up. This also means to get out of bed. I get up at 7 o'clock.
Turn on. This means to start a machine. Turn on the TV or turn on the light.
Turn off, the opposite. Turn off your phone.
Put on. This means to wear something. Put on your coat.
Take off, the opposite. Take off your shoes.
Notice how these chunks are small but powerful. One chunk does the job of several words.
Let's learn some more phrasal verbs for daily life.
Run out of. This means to have no more of something. We've run out of milk. That's a chunk, run out of.
Look after. This means to take care of someone. I look after my little brother.
Get along with. This means to have a good relationship. I get along with my colleagues.
Give up. This means to stop trying. Don't give up. Keep practicing.
Find out. This means to discover information. I need to find out what time the train leaves.
These chunks are like building blocks. When you know them, you can build sentences easily.
Now, let's talk about how to train your brain to think in English.
First, Stop translating in your head. When you see an object, don't think of the word in your language first. Think directly in English.
For example, when I see this, I think cup, not the word in my language, then cup, just cup.
Practice this every day. When you wake up, look around your room and name things in English. Bed, window, door, light. No translation.
Next, think in simple sentences. Don't try to make perfect sentences, just small chunks.
I'm hungry. I'm tired. I need water. Time to go.
You can also describe what you're doing. I'm making tea. I'm walking to work. I'm reading a book.
This is called a running commentary. You speak to yourself in English about what you're doing.
It feels strange at first, but it works. Your brain starts to think in English automatically.
Another tip, learn phrases, not single words. When you learn a new word, learn it in a phrase.
For example, don't just learn the word delicious, learn the chunk, this is delicious.
Don't just learn expensive, learn that's too expensive.
Don't just learn tired, learn I'm so tired.
When you learn a word in a chunk, you remember it better, and you know how to use it correctly.
Now, let's talk about mistakes. Mark, is it okay to make mistakes?
Yes, making mistakes is how we learn. When you're thinking in English, you will make mistakes. That's normal.
So be kind to yourself. Every mistake is a step forward.
Now, let's learn some chunks for talking about learning English.
I'm learning English. That's a chunk.
I'm still a beginner.
I'm improving.
I need more practice.
I'm getting better.
These are all chunks you can use when people ask about your English.
Now, let's do a quick exercise. I'm going to say a chunk. You repeat it. Ready?
Ready.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Where are you from?
Where are you from?
What do you like to do?
What do you like to do?
Perfect. You just practiced thinking in chunks, not translating.
Now let's learn some idioms that are useful chunks. Sarah, what's a common idiom?
It's a piece of cake. This means it's very easy. It's a chunk. You don't need to translate the words.
Better late than never. This means it's good to do something late than not do it at all.
Practice makes perfect. This means the more you practice, the better you become.
No pain, no gain. This means you have to work hard to improve.
Take it easy. This means relax, don't worry.
All of these are chunks. You can use them without thinking about each word.
Now, let's review what we've learned today. Mark, can you summarize for our listeners?
Sure. First, stop translating word by word. Instead, learn language in chunks.
Chunks are groups of words that go together naturally. Native speakers think in chunks.
Next, learn phrasal verbs as chunks. Wake up, turn on, look after, run out of.
Third, practice thinking in English. Name things around you. Describe what you're doing.
Fourth, learn new words in phrases. Don't just learn coffee, learn I'd like a coffee.
And finally, don't be afraid of mistakes. Every mistake helps you improve.
Great summary. Now I have a question for our listeners.
Let's hear it.
What's one chunk or phrasal verb you've learned today that you will try to use? Write it in the comments.
Yes, we'd love to see your answers. And while you're there, if you enjoyed this episode, give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to Epic English so you don't miss the next episode. And share this with someone who is learning English. It really helps us reach more people.
Thank you so much for listening today. Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to start thinking in English one chunk at a time.
Start today. Look around your room. Name 3 things in English. Then describe what you're doing. I'm sitting on my chair. I'm listening to a podcast. I'm learning English.
You can do this. Keep practicing. We believe in you.
See you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.